Hey there, what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Cash Jordan. I have a YouTube channel where I tour apartments in New York City.
How did you end up in New York City?
I moved here to be an accountant, and that lasted for as long as this interview.
Tell me about your first New York City apartment.
The first apartment that I lived in New York City was actually a micro apartment that did not have a kitchen, and it had a shared bathroom in the apartment's hallway. So you had to wear slippers and go down the hallway like you were in college. I just got out of college, so it was a great fit. But that's what it was like. That was my first place. It was $9.95 when I moved here.
What's the most expensive apartment you've ever toured in New York?
30 million townhouse, Upper West Side. Yep, pretty impressive. I could never afford it. I was so scared I didn't want to touch anything.
How about the cheapest?
$9.95, where I used to live.
What's your favorite New York City neighborhood?
That's a tough one. When I first moved here, it would have been the East Village because that's where I spent all my time. But now that I'm less cool and a lot lamer, I like places like Long Island City. I'm living in Brooklyn now. It's okay. Brooklyn's overhyped.
What's the best way to have fun in New York without spending money?
Hang out with other people. Spend time with other people. That's free.
Any advice for first-time apartment hunters?
Start looking as far in advance as you can. That way you understand what your money's going to get you. And after you understand what your money's going to get you and you decide to spend it, you won't feel like you spent it on the wrong thing because you already know.
If you had to live in another city for a year, where would you go?
Osaka, Japan. I'm going back. I've been 6 times. My wife's from there.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever found while touring an apartment in New York City?
Am I allowed to say that on camera? Probably not.
Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks so much for coming by.